And where did I go for the past 3 weeks because I haven't been posting anything? It's because she's got a bunch of skin problems. I got a bunch of acne going on my forehead, so these new beautiful acne scars are here. They're not going away for, you know, a while, because for my skin, it takes a really, really long time to clear any type of acne scars for some reason. So I got a bunch here that I think has been here for, they've been here for, I don't know, like 5 months already, and also had a bunch of allergic reaction around my eye area as well. I don't know what I did wrong. I ate the same, everything was the same skincare routine, but it was just really dry, it was red, it was irritating, it was itchy, it was painful. Also, there was some dry skin flakes coming off too, so I couldn't really put on anything for the past 2.5 weeks. I could only put on some very light facial cleanser and also some very light moisturizer, but that's it. I went to the pharmacy and asked them if I can put something around my eye area to kind of help it heal, but apparently because when it's close to your eyes, they don't really recommend putting on anything around this area. So yeah, so once I got a little bit better, I decided to use this purple color from this one palette, and it stained the crap out of my eyes. So I had to wait for that to come off to make this video today. I think I got 2 more fine lines from the allergic reaction too, so maybe if I sit further. Ooh, and I also got these really cheap earrings from AliExpress. It took a month to ship, but it's okay. I'm not in a rush to wear them anyways. They were only $2, I think, $2-3, and the shipping was $1, so I think it's definitely worth it. These little earrings right here, I just stumbled upon them honestly, but turned out to be a really good find. But yeah, thank you so much for the patience, you guys, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start with the Armani foundation. I'm already color corrected, so I got quite a bit of new acne scarring on my forehead, so that's why I need to color correct. And I thought that would be kind of boring for you guys, so that's why I just didn't do it in front of the camera. But yeah, I'm just really trying to place this on the center of my face and see if I need any more, because I noticed these parts right here don't really need a lot of product, so I'm just gonna leave that. I'm using a very similar shade to my foundation for my concealer, because I just want to cover some places up, just give myself a little bit more coverage. This is the Fenty 220, and it should be my shade. And I'm just going to quickly blend that out, just to give myself more coverage, because all these acne scars are just very hard to cover, I think. Yeah, and do you see those crazy eye bags? Yeah, every single time when I get acne, I get really bloated, can't sleep. So that's where it came from. Okay, I think I need a little bit more. And then I'm gonna use the Tarte concealer. This one is a little bit lighter, so I'm just gonna use this to brighten up my eye area. Maybe a little bit here. Definitely a little bit on my forehead, so I am layering products and adding a little bit more every single time. So for powder, I'm just gonna dab off a little bit, and then I'm gonna look up, because it stretches my under eye skin so that the product really get into all the creases and crevices. I'm gonna use the rest on the back of my hand and then just dab that on. So I'm just gonna continue patting without adding any more product. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush like this one. Just pat some on my forehead. I'm gonna use the Fenty cream bronzer around my forehead. Okay, do you see this acne scarring right here? But that's what it is. I'm just gonna slightly warm up my face, just ever so slightly. And then for eyebrows, I'm gonna use the Fenty one. For eyeshadow primer, I'm gonna use the P. Louise one. So today I'm going to be using this palette right here. So today I'm going to be using these colors here instead because I feel like the last two looks I've already done really colorful looks. So I'm going to use these ones right here. I feel like this palette is pretty good because it's just got everything you need. You got your everyday colors, you got your fun colors, and then you got some colors that you can darken your look with, and you got your shimmers and stuff. I'm going to start with the shade Latte and just put that all over my crease. Actually, I'm going to put it all over my lid, but just lightly in the middle. Okay, I like to use this tiny brush. This is the M456 from Morphe because I have tiny eyelids. I used to not know that. I used to just buy any brushes, blending brushes that people tell me to buy on YouTube, saying that, hey, this is the best, you should buy this. But the thing is that I don't even have the same eyelids, so I cannot buy the same thing. So this is what it looks like when I try to put product on there. It's small enough so it doesn't blend the product really high up, if you know what I'm talking about. Because if I use a bigger blending brush, like the M433, I'll just cover a lot of space right here because it's bigger. And then I'm gonna use a clean, fluffy brush like this one. And I'm just gonna blend out the edges, just to kind of diffuse the edges. I'm just gonna add a little bit more on the side of my eyelids and also the front to darken it a little bit, but that's it. I always like to add a darker color at the front because I feel like it brings my eyes together. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I feel like my eyes are quite far apart. If I do add a really light color here, it just makes my eyes appear to be further away. So it just makes me feel like I have a little bit more eye going on. And also I like to define the front part of my eye with the eyeliner because I feel like it helps bring my eyes together as well. So now I'm gonna pat the shade Kenny on there. I think this is a, there's two orangey shades right here. One is a lighter one is this one. I feel like this one's a more burnt orangey color. Then I'm gonna use a brush like this, just kind of blend it out and see what I get. I just want a little bit of orange going on here because I want to darken this part and this part. And then I just dipped into the shade ASAP. It is a darker brown shimmery color. I just wanted a darker brown color, but they didn't have a matte one. So I'm just gonna gently stamp this on the end of my eyes just to darken this place and give myself a little bit more dimension. But this is approximately where I want the shade to be. Now I'm gonna take another small blend brush and try to blend this out ever so slightly. A little bit of that, and then I'm going to use a pencil brush, dip into the same color, which is the darker one, and then just adding it to the front of my eyes. And I'm just patting it on first because if I flick it, I'm just going to freaking flick it into my eyeball. Now I'm just going to use the same bigger fluffy blending brush and try to diffuse the edges a little bit because I feel like it's a little bit harsh. I'm also going to add some orange shimmer onto my lid. For the bottom lash line, I'm going back to Latte. And then using a pencil brush and going back to that darker color that I used to darken the front and back part of my eye, and then just put some at the bottom, just halfway though. Product those eyeshadow in my eyes, but yeah, I'm gonna put the orange. I keep flicking it into my eye. Gosh. Right here. And then for eyeliner, I'm gonna use the Nars one, and this one's called Mambo. I just want to use a really warm brown since this is such a warm color. And then we're just going to use an angle brush and kind of blend this part a little bit better. And of course, my favorite mascara. So now it's time to define the inner corners. Now I'm just going to be doing some little contouring, not doing too much. Yeah, I've been really loving this Marc Jacobs mascara. I only got a sample size because I want to try it out, and it turned out to be pretty good. So I'm just going to apply, whoa, there's no battery. Okay, so I'm just going to apply a second layer of mascara. Some on my bottom lash line. I really like this mascara because this one's so lengthening. It gives you a very lengthening look. I want to put my beauty mark back on, so right there. And then for blush, I got these two. It's from Maybelline. This one's Berry Flame, and this one's Nude Burn. This one's Nude Burn. I always use this one, so maybe I'll go for this one today. Okay, so for my lashes, I kind of want a little bit more volume and length on the end of my lashes, so I'm just going to add a little bit of this at the end. So I'm going to be using 2 long and 2 short ones. And then for the front part of my eye, I'm just going to be adding some mascara, a little bit more right here to kind of balance the real lashes and fake lashes together. I just finished sticking this side on. I love a really good nude lip. I'm using the Marc Jacobs one today. I do have the other Patrick Ta ones. I think they're really nice. I got 2 of them. This one is She's Humble. This one is a lighter pink, and this one is slightly darker. This one's She's Proud. So I got the She's Humble first. This one's She's Proud. It looks like this. This one's She's Humble. Looks like this. So you can see there's definitely a little bit more brown in this one, and this one's definitely more pink. And then the Marc Jacobs one, this is the nudiest is like this. Yeah, the Marc Jacobs one is definitely an in-between of that one, these two. So I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs one today. Alright, so I think this look is done. Just a very simple look. I also tried to put some volumizing spray in my hair today, so my hair is incredibly flat. So after my shower, I kind of dried my hair with a towel, and then I spray that in, and then just blow dry my hair in this direction. So it'll give me a little bit more volume, I feel. I bought one of those fancy combs as well, the round ones. So I'll probably learn how to use it and just blow dry it. So if you do have really straight hair like I do, I feel like those are pretty good options as well. But yeah, so this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. I promise. I really do promise though.